Hello FoxPack and welcome to Terraria. Sorry for that late introduction, but why is my game suddenly running at like 20 FPS? I guess it doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm gonna be showing you whether the game likes it or not, running at its 20 FPS. Is the Eye of Cthulhu boss fight. Now, this world, if I had uploaded the video that I should have, would look familiar to you. Like at least, and this is at least 2 weeks ago. But I didn't upload the video, and that is because I actually lost the I believe I actually mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I'll just say it again, and that is that I lost the audio to it, and because the video was basically all about the audio, I mentioned that uploading it without any of the audio there, aside from the in-game audio of course, would just be pointless. So I decided not to upload the video at all and instead to just delete it. But yeah, this is a world that I titled Fall Streak, to just so that I knew which one it was. And in it, and in that video, I made a little house while I was waiting for nighttime to start recording, which it's strange that I haven't been attacked by any of the enemy I'm waiting for yet. I need 6 lenses, these things, to summon the eye, but not only that, I need to be at an altar, which I do know where, more specifically a Crimson Indoor Shadow Altar, which I do know where some Shadow Altars are down here, because I've already defeated the Eater of Worlds in this world, and some Shadow Altars are down in here, or Demon Altar, my bad. See if I hover around here, you can see that one pops up occasionally anyway. Anyway, maybe it's that I'm too high up, or maybe it's the biome that I'm in. Anyway, if you're wondering what that orb is that's following me anyway, that's actually a thing I got from a shadow orb that I broke while trying, or not while trying, but while summoning the Eater of Worlds. In itself is actually, if I can show it, called a shadow orb. I didn't mean to change it to camera mode. Whatever. Just okay, yeah, opening it now is normal. But yeah, in itself is shadow orb, and all it does is a magical orb that provides light. But even when it's running at a normal FPS, it is super slow to catch up with you. So I either hold a torch while I'm running, or run in the dark. Mighty wind that moves you around. Is this something in front of me? It was something in front of me. I don't know what it was, but I killed it. But yeah, I'm much more equipped than I was back when I did that video. And that's because I've been playing with my friends, and while I was playing with my friends at the time, we weren't as equipped as we were then. I mean, we were still heavily equipped, or at least they were. I wasn't as equipped as they were. But due to something that happened, me and my friends are trying to beat Skeletron on their world, more specifically one of my friends called Josh, on his world. We're trying to beat Skeletron, mainly just me and him. There is a third one who is actually my little brother, one of them at least, but he was being stubborn and doesn't really like joining in the fight, and also he dies a lot anyway, so if we're not like nearby and to keep him around, if he's the last one alive, then yeah. And our demon eye is seriously not attacking me. I mean, there's angry tumbleweeds, but I don't think those are going to be dropping lenses. And those are 2 Antlion Swarmers. Though 3, well, I was going to say, though 3 coming aren't really a swarm, that's 4. And now it's 5, and now it's 6. I do have a better sword than this, or at least in terms of damage. It's the Savage Lightbane. It does 19%. 19%. It does 19 melee damage rather than 17. But this one shoots an icy bolt, and not only that, but the icy bolt, as you can see, illuminates stuff. But I will be losing this sword after we do beat Skeletron, so I just have it for the moment. Anyway, I'm gonna continue moving so I can get away from here and hopefully see less chargers and swarmers and stuff like that, and see more eyeballs. Can I please, game? Why aren't any? Oh, there's one. Well, there's one. That's the precise word there. 1. Come here, buddy. There you go. There's 1. I mean, I do have a gun, and I do have a bow, but I mean, I'd rather either slice it or throw a beam at it. Or not a beam, but a bolt. An icy bolt, rather. And it didn't even drop a lens. Great. I waited tons of enemies for it to drop a lens for no reason. Glad to see that bad luck follows me even into my videos. No joke though, when me and my friends are playing Terraria, maybe I'll record one of the times that we're playing, who knows. But when me and my friends are playing Terraria, I guess friend and brother are playing Terraria, I always have the worst luck out of the group, but Elias, my brother, is always the one who dies the most, or at least it seems like he dies the most. 68 copper, but no lens, and that is a fallen star. And if you're wondering why I'm not collecting the fallen stars, or at least trying not to, it's because of the fact that I already have max, okay, stop eating me, please. It's already because of the fact that I have max, what's it called? Mana. Alright, so I'm gonna stay at the edge here and just kill occasional eyes. Demon Eye, come here. Stay back, Eater of Souls. Some of the newer enemies. Why aren't you dropping lenses? They're not that hard of a drop. They're not that rare of a drop. My bad. Also, I didn't think that the corrupted area was this close by. Go away. But some of the newer enemies, because like I'm more familiar with like very old school Terraria, which is why I know like which is like I'm very experienced and know how with Skeletron and Eater of Worlds and Eye of Cthulhu and stuff like that. But I'm not very knowledgeable with like some of the newer enemies that I haven't seen very much of, at least. Similar to like the vultures, like way back those weren't a thing, or at least I don't think they were. I certainly don't remember them. Alright, so that's 1 lens, unless this is 2. Nope, that's just 1 lens. So I need 1 more eye, and for it to hopefully drop 2, or not 2, but 1. Also, if you're wondering, if you're like watching this and wondering if I'm like fighting the Eye of Cthulhu for another reward, I'm not. I'm honestly just fighting it for the sake of the video. And depending on how I'm feeling, not like my health and condition in the game, but just how I'm feeling like in real life after beating the Eye of Cthulhu. Maybe I'll go ahead and spawn the Eater of Worlds and beat that too. Because honestly, the Eater of Worlds is probably going to be easier. Because of the fact that well, debatably, it'll depend on a lot of variables. I'm gonna use my other sword for this because it has a bigger size. There we go. Come on, where are those eyeballs at? Demon eyes, whatever. They are eyeballs, so I guess calling them that isn't bad regardless. Maybe I should have like gotten the lenses off camera. But then again, I probably, with how things are going, I probably would have had to wait through a whole another night and day cycle. Because of the fact that considering I'm fighting him alone, the Eye of Cthulhu, or I'm probably not going to be able to beat the Eye of Cthulhu with only half a night left. And that's assuming that this Demon Eye, assuming first of all that this Demon Eye drops a lens, I get to the Demon Altar with no troubles. Well, he did drop a lens, but that I get to the Demon Altar with no troubles, and that I also make the Eye and get back home and beat the Eye of Cthulhu, or make the suspicious looking Eye rather, and then beat the Eye with no troubles. Talk to the unconscious man. I have no clue what he said. Back off. I don't know what he said. His name's Dale. We should really do something about the Old One's army. Ask me about the Eternity Crystal if you want to learn more. Okay, Defender Metal. For starters, take a few of these Defender Metals on the house. Okay, go away. The first thing you should know about are a meteorite has landed. Okay, that's cool. About are the special defensive artifacts I've got for sale, but only if you've got some Defender Metals. You can use these artifacts to create traps and defensive towers. Doing so, what? God, these things are so annoying. Whatever. I'll talk to that guy later in my spare time. I've never seen him, not even in Josh's, my friend's, world. I don't know. Maybe he's seen him in his world. But, yeah. Also, no, I don't have a thing preventing me from fall damage. Not technically, anyway. I just have a carpet that I can use to, stop me mid-air. Alright. So, all you need to make the suspicious-looking eye, from what I can tell, there we go, is 6 lenses. But you do need to use a Demon Altar, which are most commonly found, and I mean like extremely found in the corrupted areas. Like, your chances of finding them outside the corrupted areas are few and far between. In fact, the main Demon Altar that me and Josh and my brother Elias use in Josh's world is actually like 20 feet away from our house, or actually hotel rather. It's like a 500-foot hotel, but it's like 20 feet away from our hotel, and that it's just like down a hole. And like you just pass it by as you're falling, because they dig straight down, like when they were trying to go for, like when they were trying to go for the underground, the underworld, whatever you want to call it personally, when they were trying to go for that. And I don't want this right now. They were trying to go for that before going for the Skylands, and they encountered it on the way down, and so yeah. Whoa. Okay, light please. Well, it's a dead end here, but pull me up, thank you. Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a Mrs. Claus outfit, I got it while there was an event, a Christmas event. The same goes for the Mrs. Claus outfit. And I don't think I have any on me, but same for the candy cane blocks. You guys just gonna kill you both. I don't even know where that antlion swarmer is. That's the smallest desert biome I've ever seen. There. They didn't drop anything, even though the only thing I believe they drop are lenses. So there's no reason for me to need to be confused. What does this say? Movement speed increased and monster spawns reduced. Oh, that's what the sunflowers do? Huh. That'd be useful. It'd definitely be useful for King Slime if you're fighting him. Because King Slime, if I recall correctly, spawns slimes on top of you, as well as teleporting onto you as well, because he can teleport. Like if you get too far away from him, like if you're trying to run, he can actually teleport right on top of you and jump over, or just hover right into my inventory. That works too. That's worm teeth, antlion mandibles. Back away, angry tumbleweeds. Toss down the water leaf. Hi. Bye. There goes your stuff. Why are there so many stars? I mean, I know I've been out for almost the entire night now, but why so many stars? Typically, they're not that plentiful. Also, I'm pretty sure, like, back in, like, early Terraria days, I don't know, maybe I just remember it wrong, but, I could have sworn that back in, like, early Terraria days, back, like, when the game first came out, you needed, I could have sworn you needed 10 of the, fallen stars in order to make yourself one mana crystal. AKA the stuff that increases or gives you another mana star, basically, and that you can do up until 200. I thought you needed 10 of those, but apparently they changed it, or they didn't change it. I'm just remembering it wrong. Like I said, you only need 3. Like 3. If they actually did change it, that's a huge change. And we'll probably, unless it's only changed for the normal difficulty games or like worlds, that's a huge change. And we'll probably make a lot of hard mode runs with new characters much easier. If only I could get up. I mean, yeah, I could have mined my way through, but that's no fun. Also, I have this the Keen Nightmare pickaxe, which is one of the best pickaxes in the game. I don't think it's the best. I think it's one of the best. It's like debatably the best. It depends on which one you prefer, I believe. But I have the Nightmare pickaxe, and I also have Demonite, a bunch of Demonite bars and Shadow Scales, and I don't think I even have a use for them anymore. Oh, and this is another tree in my way. Okay, I am going to just mine through this one, and I just got some blueberries. That's always great. Also, this tree is made out of actual wood, rather than having to be chopped down with an actual axe to get the wood. There. Like those trees, I hit them with my pickaxe, nothing happens. But that other tree, nope. That other tree, it's like someone placed down wood instead. Maybe I'm inside that tree, since I'm not sure if it came up too well in recording, since recordings are always slightly darker. But inside that tree is actually like a place you go down. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but maybe like that's where a jungle cavern is. Like that leads to a jungle cavern, maybe. I don't know. Also, if you're wondering why I have a campfire here, not only is it just cool for aesthetics, even though it's a wooden house so far, but it's also because fires give life regen. Also, I have this warding, they're mainly just band of regeneration, which slowly regenerates life. I mean, your life slowly regenerates anyway, but in this case, it makes it double. And you can actually just set down as many fires as you want, so long as you have the materials for it, because they do have to be crafted. If the freaking 20 FPS wasn't tanking how fast I cycle through this. Yeah, here they are. They require, go down there. They require 10 wood and 5 torches. Mainly because of the fact that it's a campfire, so you have to keep it going somehow. But yeah, they're worth it because of the fact that they actually have an effect and aren't just there for aesthetics. But you can also turn them off if for some reason you don't currently want the buff. But the good thing, one thing about them that I find really cool is that like say you're having trouble with a boss. Like, say like for instance, I had re-recorded this over and over and over again, like fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. Like, say I could use the suspicious looking eye infinitely rather than just the one time that I can during the night. Say I could do that, and every time the Eye of Cthulhu came, I was dying, and then he was just going off because I was dead. In that case, the campfire I have would help. But what I could do is like place fires all around, because as you can see, the effect lasts until the thing is off of my screen. Like, now that's off of my screen, even though its light is still slightly on the screen. Its effect is gone. Now it's just the Shadow Orb's effect, which is that it provides light. And when I go back towards it and it's on my screen, I get it back. So you can just place a bunch of them down, and it'll actually stack the regen so that your regen will be faster. Like with a bunch of them around, because they'll all have individual effects. It won't appear to like have individual effects, but it will. And are more stars falling? I'm gonna pick up these stars and like. Well, actually, I don't think anyone. Not Josh, my friend again, just to remind you guys. to clarify, like, in case you weren't paying attention, so you're not like, who is that? Not Josh, not me, and not Elias, my brother. I don't think any one of us needs more fallen stars for more mana crystals. So I'll just pick them up and throw them away. What else can I throw away? Day blooms, worm teeth, vile mushroom, because I can just easily get those back. Dirt blocks. Keep the brisk clipper because it allows me to swim. Keep the golden key because it can open a dungeon chest and a gold chest. Keep the rotten chunks because they can be used to make worm food. If you're wondering how, just don't worry about it. It has to do with alchemy, which I don't have an alchemy table in this world or even in Josh's world. Also, if you're wondering why I have like so many guns, like I have a nimble musket, red rider, harpoon, and then another harpoon, it's because of the fact that I got 2 harpoons. When I was playing on with Josh on his world one day, alright, it turned day. Playing with Josh on his world one day, we like had a goblin invasion happen, and it was just the 2 of us. Elias wasn't there. Like, he was there in the call, but he wasn't like in the world. And like killing the things occasionally drop their weapons. And I kept getting harpoons and stuff, and these spiky balls, which are similar to the shurikens, which I'm sure will be helpful on the Eye of Cthulhu. Which is why the spiky balls are in my inventory at all. But I'm going to keep these defender medals on me just in case. I'll put them like right here. I don't need this rope. Mainly because of the fact that I can literally just grapple my way up or even climb the walls because I have the climbing claws. Also, if you're wondering why I'm keeping the tungsten chainmail and the lead helmet on, it's because of the fact that even though they're not of use to me, because if you look, I have the full set for shadow, the full shadow set, which is made from demonite and shadow scales. Even though I got the ancient shadow chain scale mail just randomly from Eater of Souls. Yeah, I'm keeping those on me because of the fact that they're still decent equipment from us. So next time I play with my friends, Josh and my brother Elias, or at least Josh because it's his world, I'll like put these in our armor chest so that, you know, we have the decent armor back, even though armor doesn't break in this game, but you never know. You don't ask why I'm carrying around copper bars, tin bars, a lead bar, and a tungsten bar, because I honestly don't know. And as for the 73 demonite bars, I was mainly just trying to get rid of a bunch of demonite ore. And also I was thinking of I could use it to make my the rest of trying to think. Sorry about that. I was thinking of making Josh, my friend, not only the rest of the shadow armor, because of the fact that he actually had some the shadow greaves drop from an Eater of Souls, even though they're not ancient, because only the ancient shadow scale exists as a drop. I was thinking of making him like the rest of the set, and then also some of the equipment. Like I already made him a demon bow, which is, from what I know, one of the better bows in the game. Aprame, the traveling merchant, has arrived. Okay then. As for the War Axe of the Night, that was given to me just as a better weapon in general. But now I have a weapon that is basically much better because it's much faster. But this still acts as my axe, quite literally. And I was thinking about giving him a nightmare pickaxe as well, or making him a nightmare pickaxe rather. I don't know. I'm just trying to fill the empty void of time while I wait for the next day. Maybe I'll just like cut it out, or maybe I'll like cut it up into like halves. What does this guy look like? He looks very fashionable. Also, considering both the rooms are occupied, why are you even here? I saw wares from places that might not even exist. A stopwatch, black counterweight. Throws a counterweight after hitting an enemy with a yo-yo. Okay. Angel halo. Okay, that's just a vanity item. Pressurator. Automatically places actuators on placed objects. Okay. And fancy dishes. Okay. Displays how fast the player is moving. No thanks. I don't want to buy any of this. Not because it's out of my price range. In fact, well, actually, the Angel Halo, which is a vanity item and literally does nothing, and the Pressurator, both being out of my price range. Well, the Pressurator just barely. But the Angel Halo and such being out of my price range, I don't really care because of the fact that I don't really want it. I don't really want his stuff. So I'll probably cut it here, and then like cut it here. I don't know why I'm saying this like several times, but what I'm gonna do is cut it here, and then basically start recording again when it gets to the time where I'm fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. So, alright, see you guys then. Alright, we're back, and while it's not nighttime yet, it's getting there. Also, I did waste the spiky ball on accident, but I really do hope these spiky balls act exactly like the shurikens, in which case that when you throw them, they go through like bosses like the Eye of Cthulhu, the Eater of Worlds, and Skeletron, meaning that they do multiple hits per like shuriken, or in this case spiky ball. I mean, I could buy shurikens from Wilbur, but I don't want to waste my money because I'm saving up for the mini shark, as it's called, from the gun merchant, and my friend's world, my friend Josh, in case you've forgotten all of the about 2 seconds it's been for you, and 20 minutes it's been for me. I mean, I haven't cut it out. I've just stopped recording, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it is actually making the Terraria time go slower by slowing down the FPS. So that's not helping. Just as a note. And bam, right in the kisser. That's all I've been doing to entertain myself while I've been waiting for it to become nighttime. because of the fact that for some reason slimes haven't been coming. Like I haven't seen. I think I saw maybe 1 or 2 slimes come near the house, or even just come at all. One of which was like when I was walking away to like investigate something that looked interesting but ended up not actually being interesting. I don't know. I usually could argue the fact that I'm also killing them so that they clear up the FPS so that the game runs smoother. But now I'm kind of worried with how slow the game's running now, aka average 20 frames a second. I wonder how fast the game's gonna run after I summon the Eye of Cthulhu when it turns nighttime. If it's running this badly already, I really hope that it just runs the exact same after the Eye of Cthulhu is summoned. Worst comes to worst, you guys will be watching the slowest YouTube video in existence. But hey, you guys can always speed it up if you want. But that'll speed up my voice. And I have no clue how to slow down my voice in editing because I'm an idiot. It's about to turn night. It's technically already turning night. Usually when the traveling merchants depart like they have, it's already night. But only when the music changes is it actually night, aka when it's actually allowing me to use this. There's another freaking rabbit over here in this hole. I would seal off this hole, but this hole is where I plan on like digging down to the Molten Underworld. Like down here in this hole. Like even if it doesn't go anywhere right now, that doesn't mean I won't be able to get it to connect to something. Hop up. And hop up again. The flying carpet, aside from being useful to just fly for a short period of time in general, because if you'll see right now, just wait a bit. The FPS slowdown time really doesn't help with this. It does run out. But, yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. I was too busy waiting for that. Whatever. I'm sure whatever I was saying, it was probably not important in the first place. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink while I'm still waiting, technically, for night. Oh hey, look, it's night. Alright, Eye of Cthulhu is summoned. Got my spiky balls to see if they work like shurikens. Here he comes on the map. Okay, they're a lot heavier than shurikens. This isn't gonna go as planned. Use my... Okay, he just summoned an eye. Use my blade instead. Well, it's not mine. Like I said, I have to give this back eventually. But use it instead. Yeah, he has 2,800 health on normal mode. In expert mode, I believe he has something like 4,800. Something around there. But yeah. One has 2,800 health. The other has 140 health. Who will be the victor? Though neither will be the victor if I run out of time. Oh, he's low to the... Well, he's not low to the ground anymore. Dash back down at me. I want to test these spiky balls when he's low to the ground. Because they do more damage than the shurikens. That's why I want to test them out. They kill the eyes in one hit. So yeah, they do work like the shurikens, but it's a matter of actually getting them to hit them. Because the fact that they're so freaking heavy. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not using my guns, it's because of the fact that I'm conserving ammo. And if you're wondering why I'm not using my bow, even though I said that it's a pretty good bow. And the fact that I have literally nearly 1,400 arrows for it. It's because of the fact that you can consider it a challenge this way. Just use the sword for it. I mean, with the fact that the FPS is slowing down the game, like excuse me, I just burped, my bad. Slowing down the actual FPS of the game, it's not like, excuse me again, it's not like I have any sort of time crunch on me. Or at least not as big of a one as I would have normally. Also, I'm pretty sure his servant eye just phased right through the wall. I'm not sure they're supposed to do that, but that one did. Apparently, that's science. If it wasn't for the fact of the FPS, like if it was running at the normal 40 frames that the game seems to run with all the stuff I have open right now, then I'd be able to get more hits in on him with my sword at the same time as as I'm hitting him, is what I meant to say, with my blasts. But, no reason to complain. For the Eater of Worlds, though, I wouldn't need to wait like this. I just literally need to actually take action in order to summon it. I mean, yeah, it might take a while to find the things to take that action, but I'd be able to take that action nonetheless. Actually, I say it might take a while, but it wouldn't. They're actually very plentiful in the corrupted biome. You just have to make sure that you're going through the area right. Make sure not to hit dead ends. And also make sure not to just actually die in general. Which, when you're like me and have a regeneration band on you that makes your health regenerate like pretty much twice as fast as it does normally, then that's not a hard task. He should be going into a second phase here soon. I mean, he is about to hit half health. There he goes. Throw some spiky balls at him while he's doing this. Yeah, take those spiky balls. Also, I also got those spiky balls from the invasion thing I mentioned before. So yeah. Yeah, you guys just stay inside. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm just fighting a giant demon's eye. Something that could literally destroy the earth. Not the eye, but the being as a whole. Come on. Now. Shoot a beam at that thing. Yeah. Oh, that was a normal demon eye. I thought that was another servant one. Oh, yeah. I don't think he can summon any servant now that his iris is gone. Or pupil, whatever. His iris is inside his pupil. Yeah, he does more damage now. I have tons of defense. I have like 30 defense. So, I completely forgot that he is a threat, considering he is one of the weakest bosses. In terms of damage, anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure he does less damage than the normal enemies do to me. And bam. I have Cthulhu defeated. What'd you drop for me? Unholy arrows, demonite, ore, corrupt seeds, 2 silver. Or 2 silver. 2 gold and 38 silver. Alright, some more demonite ore. And corrupted seeds, which I don't need. Or at least I don't think I need. Alright, let me in, please. So, let's go ahead and make even more demonite bars. Yeah, still extremely slow. Alright, there we go. throw away the rest of those. And throw away this lens too, considering I don't plan on summoning him again anytime soon. Unless I feel like fighting him, or feel like trying to get the trophy and/or mask. But I feel like doing it, so let's go ahead and head to the corrupted biome again, so that we can I can fight the Eater of Worlds. Though it will take some work to fight him. I should probably put this dynamite in my slot now. Also, if you're wondering why I put it in my slot, it's not because of the fact that the dynamite will make fighting the Eater of Worlds easier. It's that it'll make destroying his stuff easier. Not because his stuff can only be destroyed with explosions, but because of the fact that even with the Nightmare Pickaxe, some of this stuff is hard to mine through, aka the Ebon Stone, or what I like to call just the Corrupted Stone. Break you, and by break you I mean destroy you. And by destroy you I mean just kill you, flat out. Also, I like how now that I've already defeated the Eye of Cthulhu and waited through a whole another Terraria day, and I'm now headed to fight a different boss entirely, I'm seeing more demon eyes than I did before. When on my entire trip to the corrupted area before, I didn't even see two. At least not two on the way there. I did see two in total, or in terms of generality. I just didn't see two on the way there. Ooh. I'm sure this video is going to be really boring. I'm sorry. I probably lost all my interest for like what I'm saying and stuff. I picked up this stuff. I figured it would have despawned by now. Where is that in my inventory? There they are. I probably lost my interest for recording stuff because, as I said in Frost Runner, like my past 3 videos that I'm gonna be uploading, that is this video, Frost Runner, and Frost Runner Insanity levels. All 3 of those videos are actually recorded on the exact same day. So which is why I'm mentioning it again. But yeah, the Yume Nikki thing and the Ib thing has just got me down so much. They're not down like as if I'm depressed, but just down in terms of like it's annoying. And I've already expressed how I feel about it. And my throat hurting doesn't help. Well, it doesn't hurt too much, but just being agitated doesn't help either. Also, what did I just break? Well, whatever it was, hopefully it wasn't important. And most likely it wasn't. And destroy you. Alright, so now to find more shadow orbs. The Eater of Souls. The Eater of Worlds can be summoned in 2 ways. He can be summoned with worm food, which is something that you craft, but you can't craft it without an alchemy table. Because one of the ingredients needs to be made with an alchemy table in tow. And it's highly unlikely that you'll get an alchemy table without already having beat the Eater of Worlds. And the other one is by destroying 3 shadow orbs. He didn't drop anything. I mean, he obviously dropped some cash, but I have plenty of cash on me. Also, yes, all of those are demon altars. So yeah. This is where I actually fought the Eater of Worlds before. Anyway, let's use it right here. I don't know how that's going to work underwater too well, but okay. It just phased through the wall. This is just making it more suspenseful, is what I was going to say. A horrible chill goes down your spine. Alright, so what did it drop? A godly musket. Alright, so right now I have a nimble musket, which has plus 6% speed. Where's that other musket? Alright, that's a much better one. It has much more damage. So, I'll just put you back here. Also, if you guys are wondering what that sound is, not only is it the sound that the Eater of Worlds will be making when we start fighting him, but it's also the sound of what I like to call its babies, the Devourers. Which I assume also devour the world, but just don't devour it as efficiently. Yeah, you can see that mining this stuff, even with the nightmare pickaxe, is really slow. A meteorite has landed. Another one. Okay then. I hate those meteorite areas. They're so annoying. I went to one on my friend's world, and they were just absolutely annoying. I had like 30 gold. I was just about to have enough to get the mini shark, and I died repeatedly on a meteorite when trying to get back to Skeletron, like passing a meteorite area, because of those things. And I like fell onto the thing and started burning, and there was no water to quench me, and I didn't have too many healing potions. Alright, which way is that Devourer coming from? That way. That way, and he's already gone and passed. So now he's gonna like come from below. There we go. Alright, at least I got some health from him. Though I have plenty of health anyway. There. Axe. Oh yeah, it's hammer. I forgot about that. It's either hammer or explosion. Another nimble musket. Don't need it. And I got musket balls. Screams echo around you. Alright, so I need to find one more. Just one more. Come on. Well, that's just going further up, so it's highly okay, you guys are back already. It's highly unlikely I'll find them more there. Oh, that's okay. 50th Eater of Souls, and I got an Eater of Souls banner. Down. No. I also have to go down more. Didn't expect it, but You gotta do what you gotta do. Or maybe I can find one over here. Or at least see one from over here. Nope. Alright, well, there's water here, but at least there's also a shadow orb here. I do have a flipper, but I don't need it because I have my grappling hook. Also, like I said, sorry if my commentary is stale. Now, what's going to be the hardest thing with this one is that I'm going to have to, like, go back up to where I fought the Eater of Worlds before I actually focus on fighting him. I'm going to get more air first. There we go. Now it's all going to empty into the room. Dang it. Well, I said now as if I was already mining into the room, but not yet. But now I am. There. There. Oh, it didn't fill the entire room, at least. Anyway. The Eater of Souls, or Eater of Worlds, my bad, has awoken. I messed up his name. That's him. That's him in all his glory. But we gotta get back to where I was before. That's a better area to fight. Mainly because it's more spacious. But I can still attack him, I guess. Yeah, each of his body segments has 150 health. But I believe his total health is like something past the Eye of Cthulhu's. Which is proper because he has a lot of body segments. I think he has like 100 body segments. Though that's just a rough estimate. He probably only has like 50 at most. Alright. So you're pretty fast, dude, so come over here. And your children, the Devourers, are also pretty fast. Yeah, like see? If you break a part of him that's not the front of him, then he'll actually divide up into two Eater of Worlds. Which is a bad thing. But I don't care if it happens or not. I don't care if it happens or not, I just want to kill it. But yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to focus. I mean, I know I'm not getting hit too much, and the Eater of Worlds doesn't have a second phase or anything. But he drops Shadow Scales and Demonite Ore, like each part of him does. And he also drops a bunch of it after he dies completely. But yeah, there, I broke a middle segment of him, and now he's two different people. So now you'll see that they both act independently. Like you'll see one's jumping out and the other's doing its own thing. Yeah, the more of them you kill, the more like the more, I guess you can say, good or the better the prizes, if you want to call them that, get from him. Which is fitting because of the fact that okay, I'm literally being knocked around by him. Alright, well, at least that's a small segment. Right. I don't have to worry about it being night with him because I believe his I believe if you have him underground, I believe it works differently at night. But if you have him underground, I believe the only thing you have to worry about is A, dying first of all, and B, keeping him in the corrupted biome. I'm just attacking a completely still section. Alright. See, this is more like it. Just mowing him down. My first fight wasn't like this at all. My first fight was actually much better in terms of the fact that like I was actually able to dodge and stuff because of the fact that my game wasn't running at 20 frames per second. And now I have like what, 2 sections of them left? Not in terms of like the independent sections, but like 2 independent beings of them left, I mean. Get more shadow scales and demonite ore. Alright, both of you jump up, please. I guess it's just one. Huh. I could have sworn there was 2 left. Maybe not. There we go. He's been defeated. He dropped 70 demonite ore. That's almost all of the demonite ore that he can drop when you kill him. I believe the max amount of demonite ore that a boss, or at least the bosses that do drop demonite ore, can drop at once. I got another shadow orb. Actually no, I'll keep it. I'll give it to one of my friends. But I believe one of the oh yeah, I was saying that the max amount of I believe the max amount of demonite ore that a boss that drops demonite ore can drop is like 75-ish, something like that. 75, 77, something like that. So at the end there, he just gave me about the amount that he needed. Oh wait, that was like the very peak of where my grappling hook was going. Also, just in case you want to know, if you're wondering why this grappling hook looks so weird, it's because of the fact that it's the candy cane hook. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, it's the candy cane hook. It was part of the event thing. And a fallen star landed right in front of that guy, and he doesn't want to pick it up. And I hit that guy. Amazing. So how are you doing, Dale? I'm gonna see what you sell, because I didn't get to see last time. So you sell ale, which makes sense, you were called a tavern owner. Eternia Crystal. Place in the Eternia Crystal stand to summon Etheria portals. Okay, deal with this guy first. Eternia Crystal stand. Defender's Forge. Flame Burst Rod. 17 summon damage. An average speed tower that shoots exploding fireballs. Use 10 Ethereum mana to summon more than one. Go away. Go away, you two. Go away. Anyway, use 10 Ethereum mana to summon more than one. Cannot be used without Ethereum mana until the Terraria crystal has been defended. Go back. Go on. Alright, 27 summon damage, average knockback, 5 mana. A slow but high damage tower that shoots piercing bolts. Use 10 Ethereum mana to summon more than one. Cannot be... Okay. Explosive trap rod, 24 summon damage. No knockback, uses 5 mana. A trap that explodes when enemies come near. Yeah, you need one of these set up for you so I don't have to keep dealing with them myself. Use the and same thing there. Lightning aura rod, 12 summon damage, no knockback, 5 mana. An aura that repeatedly zaps enemies that go inside. Use 10 Ethereum mana, blah blah blah. Okay. So, aside from him, giving me them, how do I get, I don't need that. And I don't need, that other thing I got. Or this. Aside from these that he gave me, how do I get, the defender medals? Because that's what I need for most of them. Because aside from the Ethereal Crystal stand and the Ethereal Crystal itself and the first thing, I forget what the first thing is, but aside from those two, I don't need, or I do need, the Defender medals for all of those. I don't know how to get them, aside from him giving me them for free, but that was just on the house for the first time. The first thing is just a consumable ale. Go away, you jungle bat. Go away. Alright, so I guess I'll buy the Ethereal Crystal. Even though I don't want to, I guess I'll buy its stand as well for later. Because I can always make back that 1 gold. In fact, I could just summon the Eye of Cthulhu again if I wanted to and make it back. I don't need these Ebonstone blocks anymore. But, yeah. I'm gonna actually recall home, so... Put this... Bam. I am home. Thou art home. You're probably wondering why I didn't use those before, and that's because of the fact that I only have 3. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to look up what the Etheria, however you pronounce it, stuff is for. Like what that stuff's all about. Because that's not old school, definitely. Or at least I don't remember it. But apparently I can summon Etheria portals, whatever those are. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's pretty long. It's definitely long for me. I've been recording this for over an hour, I think. Or at least I've been playing this for over an hour, having to record it. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you Later, FoxPack.